Hello. I'm rather nervous about this for some reason. For the past 30 minutes, I was just messing around with my settings and twiddling my thumbs. I think I'm nervous because this is fairly. The games I played so far on the channel are quite obscure, but this. There might be a lot of eyes on this, and that's what's making me nervous. But I think I should just get started. But first, I want to say, in preparation for this, I replayed chapters 1 and 2. I was a goody two shoes. I didn't attack much, if at all. I didn't do the. I guess I'll refer to it. I didn't do Snowgrave because I figured I want to experience chapters 3 and 4 without the weird stuff seeping in just yet. I got both of the eggs from the man behind the tree. I didn't put the first egg in Asgore's fridge. I don't know if that's going to be relevant, but just in case it is, there it is on record for you. I beat both of the super bosses, and I got Jevel's tail. And yeah, I think that's all I need to say in preparation. I would speculate on what's going to happen in the chapters. I am completely blind, by the way. When chapter 1 dropped, I just completely ignored the internet and binged the whole thing. And, I didn't play any other games or do anything else in my spare time other than chapter 1. Same thing with chapter 2. I wanted to make sure that no one else's perspective would influence me before I'd experienced for myself. Since then, I have heard a lot of theories as to what Deltarune's going to be all about, but I'm not sure. I'm not going to humor the theories too much, because even after chapters 3 and 4, it's probably going to be almost half the game that's still missing, and a lot can happen to completely change the course of the story in the remaining 3 chapters. So for now, I'm only going to assume the obvious things, that we're probably going to start in a dark world in chapter 3, and Toriel's going to be there, Susie's obviously going to be there, and probably Undyne, since she's the police, and she was called to the scene, and probably arrived after the fountain appeared. And I'm almost certain that this Mike guy that Spamton was talking about is going to show up here. Anyway, I have a stopwatch in front of me, and that was already probably too much wasted time, so without further ado. That sounded like applause. For chapter 2, it was Queen's laughter, right? Nice. Is every... Yeah, it's definitely some sort of crowd. Huh. Is that really my playtime? I think the counter is in hours now. It was in minutes before. I did see a couple hundred at least minutes. That's... Which save data is this? I thought I lost my save data. That's part of the reason I replayed chapters 1 and 2. Anyway, that's not important. I get very distracted while I'm playing games, and sometimes I leave them running, so my play times get artificially inflated. Yeah, we're in the dark world immediately, looks like. Huh? Chris Chris, hey, wake up. We're in the dark world. The hell did this happen? Well, who cares? This means another adventure, right? Let's see what else is around. Before I continue, I want to check. I think I'm gonna lower that. Maybe 40% would be fine. I recorded a little bit in the previous chapters to check. Oh, yeah, look at my money. Something I really like is that TP gets converted into money. So I basically didn't use TP at all because the first two chapters are not difficult with the exception of the super bosses. So yeah, I'm rich. Yeah, this is what I had. And I noticed that the first egg I got from the man behind the tree disappeared after chapter 1. I probably shouldn't think too much about that. Who knows if it's even relevant. It's a couch for sleeping. The couch is asleep too. Oh yeah, those are eyes, aren't they? Dude, you know you can run, right? The hell are you still walking everywhere for? Well, maybe I want to take it slow on a new chapter, Susie. I ran through everything in the first two chapters. One of the reasons I'm excited for chapters 3 and 4 is some friends of mine, we were playing and voicing chapters 1 and 2. We never finished chapter 2 for whatever reason. It was a lot of fun. You're filled with the power of not sneezing. I should pay more attention to those. I was glassing over them, having already read all of the messages. Stalewind, you stifle a sneeze. What the heck? I'll try to finish my thought before this thing moves away. Basically, we were voice acting, and I was doing voices for Spamton and Queen. I'm not going to do that now. I'm just going to speak in my regular voice, but it was a lot of fun. It's a couch for walking. The couch is walking, too. Left or right? I shouldn't hesitate much here. No, since the couch is moving, left. I thought it would appear here, but I guess not. Nothing to interact with either. Does anyone care about equipment? I guess I could show that. The tension bow was one of the items you need to combine stuff at your castle town. I tried to get as many of those combination items as possible. Since I didn't do Snowgrave, I don't have the one item. There's something that you can make using an item from the Snowgrave stuff. And another item that couldn't be acquired in chapters 1 and 2. Maybe it's possible to make that item now, but I'll worry about that later. Like a potential second playthrough. I don't really have much to say about the equipment. I was just picking defensive stuff since I wasn't being violent. Level 3 Tactician. Right, there was a big theory about what level means in Deltarune. That maybe, you know, because an Undertale level didn't mean what you thought it meant, and maybe Toby's gonna do that again. It's clear that entering Dark World seems to increase the level, so level 3 in the 3rd Dark World. I don't know what to make of that, though. Unfortunately, I'm not a bed inspector. Or I got the title for the moss as well. No, rudeness is back to 100. I noticed that the rudeness stat was gradually going down as I went through. Oh, ultra heal. Ah, so Susie's healing is getting better. Cool. Okay, okay. I'm getting too bogged down in little details. This is very similar to the first two chapters' introduction. I feel like we're on a weird stage. These elements are consistent from chapter 1, but chapter 2 didn't have them. I assume this is a dust bunny, but what are those? I never thought about them much, but that's because I wasn't expecting them to appear again. Wait for me. Ralsei. I felt a dark presence and hurried here. If we keep going, the dark fountain should be... Hey, Ralsei. You're not going to believe what I did after our adventure yesterday. After we saved the world, I went over to Chris's... That previous sentence was a bit weird. Don't you mean went over to Chris's place? Anyway. I was testing a game and I was looking for typos, so some habits are left over. Almost baked an entire pie. And then marathon movies all night. See, if I didn't replay the previous two chapters, I might not have remembered that Susie fell asleep immediately at the start. So now that's funnier. Aw, Susie, it sounds like you had a wonderful time. Yeah, it wasn't awful, I guess. I want to hear all about it. Let's just get going first. Oh, yeah. Same poses as well. Anything different about Ralsei at this point? Has friends, but... Oh, that's kind of ominous. Oh, in terms of equipment, I stacked Ralsei with magic. I think his healing spell scales with magic, right? I just realized I gave him both of the super boss items. But while I was doing my rambly, unfocused, unscripted intro, I forgot to say that if you haven't played chapters 1 and 2 and maybe you're just looking into this, and everyone's going to be talking about chapters 3 and 4 now, absolutely play the first two chapters. They're free. You're going to have a lot of fun. If you can go in blind, that would be perfect. Maybe it's a bit late for me to be saying that, but hey, you never know. Nothing much has happened so far. This again. Maybe the TV is only going to be one element of this. Because of all these wooden boards. Anyway, so I've been thinking about some of those movies last night. Think you could survive Blood Crushers 2, Ralsei? I don't know, I've never seen a movie. Really? Yeah, all these wooden boards, it just seems like we're in the house. But I suspect a big TV personality to be the antagonist this time. Maybe that'll be Mike. Last time these things were shaking, someone was following us, and it was... Would you want to? Huh? You know, come watch next time. Movies. Oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, I remember this, that Susie was talking about the... You know, Rousey and everyone else from the Dark World to visit the Light World, but I'm pretty sure that's impossible. I mean, the implication is they just turn into objects in the Light World. Speaking of which... I had the Star Walker, that's one thing I didn't mention. Rules card and, oh, why am I blanking on his name? Lancer! I just spent all that time with him and I... Oh, this again. You guys are wasting no time, huh? What's down here, though? Yeah, I thought there would be a chest. What? What kind of score are we talking about? This is a game, so I'm thinking arcade stuff, but... I'll see what becomes of that. Oh, points 10. Yeah, it is here. I'm intrigued. What I was saying was the last time those things were waving in the wind, Lancer ambushed us, and I'm expecting something similar to happen now. This is very similar to Chapter 1. Suspiciously so. And then, like... It doesn't have to just be movies, you know? You could even, like, go to school with us. And we could get him to do our homework, right, Chris? I'd love to do your homework, Susie. It's like, just say it, Rousey. I know where this is going. Another Chapter 1 puzzle. The suspense is killing me. And then, like, best idea for last. So there's this festival in a few days, right? And maybe it's stupid, but wouldn't it be kind of fun if we all went? What the... Was that a camera? I might have to review the footage. It was yellow and I heard a shutter sound, but I didn't look right at it. I think I was saying something, but I don't want to stall out this sequence anymore. I'm curious to see what that festival would be. By all I mean Rousey too, obviously. Susie, I'd like nothing more. But I feel like that festival in the Light World is going to be sort of a slice of life thing. It should be pretty fun, right? I like nothing more than to go, Susie. But But you what? I don't think I could. Yeah, I mean, it was... Festival's kind of stupid, you know? I mean, obviously. Just, I mean, we don't even have to play any games. We could just make a mess, cause some trouble. Just... I don't know, it could be fun if you just went, you know? No, Susie, I want to, I can't go. Did I say something weird? No, not at all, Susie. I'm happy to be invited by you, Susie. I am. It's just... I'm a Darkner. I can't go to the light world. Even if I wanted to. Why? Because we... Susie, it's hard for me to explain this, but... Are we getting new lore already? You see, Susie, you and Chris live in the light world. Is this Chris's room way back when? A place where everything is as you see. That is, as long as there's light. You see, when it gets dark, things become more indistinct. A chair can look like a monster. A poster can look like it's moving. Your eyes can't see the truth anymore. And when the light runs out, you see nothing. Of course, your mind can't make anything of nothing. But what if? What if it became even darker? Darker than dark. What if we could take away the light that wasn't there until we reached another side? If that were to happen, I wasn't expecting to see that, what the heck? You could start to see things again. And hear them. And feel them. I remember that smile. Is that what was lurking there? That's the amalgam from the lab at Undertale, right? The one made of dogs and cats, was it? I can't... This is already fascinating. But I'm not going to do that thing where people speculate for 30 minutes only to advance the text and immediately be proven wrong. That is the dark world, Susie. An alternate view of reality through the lens of shadow. In other words... an illusion. The dark fountains change everything into a fantasy. In the light world, in reality, Lancer is just an average playing card. Queen is just a laptop. I can't believe that this is being outright stated. It was obvious, but damn. In other words, when the lights come back on, this world is no longer real. The places you go, the people you meet, none of them are. Even I, the one telling you this, I too am. Elsie, how can you say you're not real? I can see you, I can feel you, I can hear you. Normal objects don't have feelings and stuff. That's right, Susie. They shouldn't. That's why I don't want you and Chris to worry too much about us, okay? It's funny, I was overjoyed to make friends. Then, selfishly, I started feeling sad, too. Sad I couldn't be your friend in real life, Susie. That I can't do your homework. That I can't go with you. That I can't be there to help you when you really need me. Ralsei, I'm sorry, that's why if, you know, me, Lancer, we can't do it all. So, if you ever feel like we're not enough, just forget about us and make some real friends, okay? Ralsei, you idiot, how can you say that? You think I could just forget you? Forget Lancer, forget everyone? I don't care what you say you are. You're real to me, okay? Susie, I'm happy to hear that, but shut up and listen to me. No matter what you say, no matter what you are, me, you, Chris, we're a team, alright? None of us are gonna forget each other. So please, just... Wow, what an amazing performance. Oh my god. I'm scared to advance this. That was heavy as hell. So... And damn. So now all of that is known, huh? Straight up stated. I'm curious where things are gonna go, but I'm sure it's time for a big diversion with whatever the hell this is. The audience has been brought to tears, folks. Who the heck are you? Haha, I was hoping you'd ask. Mike, play the VHS. So the guys... What the heck?
Coming straight from your house. Coming straight from your house. I mean, he's the one. I mean, the king of. He's groovy and never gloomy. You can't get this from an egg. The sensation of your screen. The show that makes you scream. Say it with it, folks. Mr. Antenna's TV time.
My jaw is hanging. I didn't think the Spampton sweepstakes would prepare me for a presentation style, but okay. What lovely contestants we've got today, folks. So wait, you're not Mike? You're Mr. Antenna? Antenna. Oh my god, I get it. Where the hell is Mike? I'll ignore Mike for now. Contestants? Yes, you three are the stars of today's show. Mr. Tenna's Marvelous Mystery Board. TV time. Oh my god. What? What the hell are you doing? What am I doing? You should be wondering what you're doing. You're about to play the greatest game of your life. Answer crazy questions, pass physical challenges. And you'll all win some TV-tastic prizes. I couldn't possibly... Wait, is that a real bit of merch? And that's... What did Ralsei say? I need to review that. I think I read maybe 3 of those, but I couldn't... The words couldn't come out of my mouth fast enough. That's not all. Hey, Dr. Tenneville, what's today's prescription? Wait, it looks like a prescription for 1 grand prize? That's right, today's grand prize is this season's most popular item. encased in our patented mystery ball. This dark world's one and greatest treasure. Hey, bet you want to know what's inside, don't you, folks? Well, great news. Cadoos and cadets, everything can be yours. All you have to do is win. Why, I've never seen the fun-o-meter like this, folks. I don't touch that dial because tonight we're gonna have one heck of a... Who the hell is we? Well, it's a game show, and you guys are the contestants, right? Maybe a little clearer. We aren't being on your stupid show. You aren't? Oh, well, that's just hunky-doody, you know? You do you. Meanwhile, I guess it'll just be me and the logo, huh? Susie? What? Susie, I know. I can't go to the festival with you, but if I can, I still want to have fun with you and Chris. Or Elsie. Maybe we could just try playing this game. If we can't watch TV, maybe we can be on it. Alright, fine. We'll give it a shot. You'll give it a shot? My game? I guess. Oh, you will? Oh, you thrill? Mike, the lights, the sounds, the what's-its, the do's-its. Turn them all on. And get me a cup of coffee. Right over here, ladies and gerbs. I was wondering for a second if we really would abandon the concept of the chapter and focus on drama. I wouldn't mind that, but that's not necessary. All of this can still happen. I don't even know what to say right now. I think this all speaks for itself. Oh, I seem to remember seeing these guys. Was it in the Spamton sweepstakes? Maybe. Huh? It's a reminder manual I was revising. How to get here exactly. Spare enemies whose names become yellow. I mean, I know it's been a while, but I did just replay the chapter, so I'll be fine. Use pacify and tired enemies whose names are blue. Remember Susie and Ralsei's S action and R action too. Yeah, I was playing around more with those. They seem to be weaker versions of the same thing Chris can do. But does this feel like something Toby would expect us to mess with? I don't know, maybe I'm screwing around too much. That's it. Wants an autograph. Sure. In shock. I guess we were just on TV. That's the idea, huh? Wait, weren't you from Chapter 1? Chris, this world doesn't take cash. Instead, you'll earn points. So how about one last chance to use your cash? Ah. Well, okay then. I wasn't going out of my way to make the economy meaningless in this chapter, but I guess even if I was, it's not gonna happen. A TV-shaped pre-made meal. It even has a giant crumb of your favorite pie. TV-shaped. Of course. Nothing is what it seems. When it comes to items, everything is a joke of some sort. You hear the audience whispering in awe at your presence. You're filled with the power of undeserved fame. That's another thing I was paying attention to, that it's not determination in this game that lets you save, it's power. Which is... I don't do literary analysis. I think people see things where there isn't really much of anything. But I will acknowledge that that seems to be an intentional thing. I just don't know what it means yet. Wait, this is what I saw on the way down. Everyone pose. Nice. And you could just keep doing it. I kind of want to exhaust dialogue. I will do that. I should be thorough. I'm going to be long-winded in any case. That's just how I am. Your performance will be graded S rank, A rank, that sort of thing. There ain't no shame in having a low rank, so just have fun. A ranking system? If you're wondering, before this I've been playing Bayonetta again, and I'm finally gonna beat it on the highest difficulty. I am so down for ranking. I don't think it's gonna be that serious, of course, but... Oh, these two characters. I also remember seeing them. Something to do with the sweepstakes. I think the sweepstakes were mostly teasing Chapter 3. Ah, the stars. Charmed. Will be your boss encounter. Here's a little romantic forecast for you. The weather always sticks together. Tonight's weather is crystal. I can't. Just look at him. Rules card. I knew you'd show up. Chris, love. Let's catch up in the green room. Who are you? Wait, your clothes look like they're frowning. So, any ideas on how I can be TV Guy's second in command? I mean, I'm sure you're gonna show up as a joke boss or something. Everyone got their snacks and drinks? Once the show starts, there will be no bathroom breaks. Are we all ready to begin the show? Well, here's a totally good question. Do I want to end this here for now? I think I will. Yeah. Yeah, I'll try not to go over an hour. I think that gets a bit obnoxious. I kind of decided for my previous playthrough that it's fine to have hour-long videos, and maybe I'll even be rewarded for making them, but I don't know. So, thank you for watching.